Hey guys, Trevor Boone from Emerald City Guitars, and I don't think there's a much more epic combo than what we have today. A 1959 Gibson Les Paul and an Overdrive Special built by Dumble, which is the holy grail equivalent of this guitar in the amp world. This one's new to the shop, drove this back from LA, and I've known about this amp for a while, and it's so cool to have in the shop, especially in the head configuration, a little different. We've had probably 3 combos recently. I guess there was a head here not too long ago, but a more modern one. So having an old school Overdrive Special in the shop is awesome. It's fun to plug it into different cabs, experiment, and it proves itself over and over again. So this head, like many Dumbles, started as a combo and it was converted into head. I have the original cabinet, road case. And if you're interested in this amp, call me, I'll tell you every detail about this. But the main points, it's been converted into head and it has 2 remade cabinets by Amplified Nation, which are killer. And they do the total Dumble vibe with the suede and the kind of Vox grill. Really appropriate. I think it did an amazing job. One of the best conversions I've ever seen. We had a Dumble in Special with this exact suede look, and it's dead on. So yeah, an amazing amp. This is the 50-watt version, which is super sought after. We can go on and on. This is the holy grail of amplifiers. These are $100,000+ oftentimes, and it is an honor to have it in the shop. We also just got this 1959 Gibson Les Paul in the house. I know this guitar, I've been following it forever. I knew when Colin Cripps, who's an incredible guitar player, owned it a long time ago. Then it was graced by Brian Ray and published in a bunch of the First Believers books. Went to an awesome local customer, and she's back in the shop now, and exact same condition as she left, so I appreciate that. It's been coined the Purdy Burst, and that is because literally, you hold it in front of you, it has such a sweet kind of honey tea glow to it. There's flame that pops up around here that is just really unique to this guitar. I love the mineral grain in here. The guitar is 100% original. Only thing that's going on with this guitar is basically had a wood graft right here. It had spent some time on a stand back in the day, probably before these were ever, crazy money, and wore this down a little bit. So this is a really cool kind of Martin luthier trick where they graft appropriate wood onto that part, and it's identical, it's perfect, it feels perfect. I don't mind ring marks and divots on burst. I've had some with, from guys playing rings that are just dug in. They kind of change the shape of the neck a little bit. They still play, I swear, and you often see the first 3 frets or so have divots, still plays. But for somebody, and especially for a guitar that is this gorgeous and this clean, I can see how they just wanted to smooth that out, and they did an unbelievable job. Whoever did it realized they had to keep the integrity of this, almost $500,000 guitar. Has all the provenance, the lineage. You can find this guitar. It's been documented. It's an amazing one that comes in and graces the shop. It's a perfect weight. Probably 8'4" or so. Has the original case. There's some case candy in here, which is so cool to see. So if you're looking for a 59 burst that's on the lighter side, super clean, has some celebrity provenance, this is the one to get. I love this instrument. The PAFs are hot, and just your classic 59 profile. So today, Aaron Hiebert came in. With an amp and guitar like this, you could cover hours and hours of footage experimenting with tones, but we're just gonna see where Aaron goes with it. There you have it, you guys. That was a 1959 Gibson Les Paul Standard, all original, and early 80s Dumble Overdrive Special. Thanks for watching. See you next time.